Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So once again, no particular zodiac. We're just going to do a reading, see what comes out. I'll get back to the zodiacs tomorrow. So we're going to take an energy, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. I won't bother with an extended again. I'll do the same as I did yesterday and just pull some oracles, I think. Anybody can watch this, just see what the title says for you. And yeah, thank you for all the support. You know the drill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's dive in. What's the message today? Let's do one more. Okay, so the collective message is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. She's the Queen of Boundaries, but I'm really staring at the butterfly. And the storm, there's like clouds in the background. It's bubbling up. I feel like, yeah, it's reminding me of some. I genuinely cannot remember who said this. So I do apologise. But it's about monarch butterflies, and when it rains, they won't fly because the rain damages their wings. So they will rest and wait as an act of self-preservation. So it could be a message here. It's okay to rest during some sort of storms because you'll fly again when it's done. That was the message of monarch butterfly. And it's just that butterfly that's landed on the tip of the Queen of Swords here. But it feels like there's a bubbling, there's an energy that's building. Let's see. What do we know? What don't we know? Yeah, you can't make it up. There's an energy that's building here. We know something's coming. It can be a storm. Oh, I wonder if it's to do with. It wouldn't surprise me if the Wheel of Fortune or the Star card doesn't come out. Recent past. Advice, the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about the Jupiter conjunction with Uranus in April and the potential outcome. Okay, interesting. Right. That makes total sense. Judgment. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Devil, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. The Hierophant is that Taurus energy, and the Nine of Swords is with it. Nine of Swords I'm seeing in a different deck where it's attacked. It looks like the nervous system, and Uranus rules the nervous system. Something is bubbling under the surface here. There is a lot of energy that is gaining momentum, I'm going to say. It's going to... This conjunction that's coming up, like I say, we're only, 3rd of March today? 6 weeks? 6 weeks until this conjunction. And if you think Taurus energy is the bull, and you think Jupiter expands wherever it hits, Uranus is the nervous system or lightning, or expect the unexpected. Picture like a lightning bolt hitting a bull's backside and then it charging towards you. This is kind of the momentum that seems to be at play here. And the momentum that a bull can achieve is quite remarkable. I always remember reading, they can achieve speeds of up to I think it was 25 to 35 miles an hour or something like that. And that's, look at if you look at like stock markets, they call it a bull run when everything just spikes up high. And it feels like this is something that is building. So we've got the Queen of Swords. What we're aware of is the High Priestess. We're aware of that we just spoke of. There's an energy that's under the surface. The High Priestess is behind the veil. She sees something very, very clearly. What we're not aware of is the Eight of Wands. The energy is gaining momentum. Something is about to fire. I think you're at an energy here at the moment where the Queen of Swords, I feel like she's getting a little bit irritable. Don't get caught up in genders. I feel like this is maybe a feeling of restlessness at the moment. But you're literally the pullback. You're at the pullback of the bow and arrow. So something is being ready to be launched. And I almost feel like you can feel it. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a card of it can be an offer, it could be a particular person, this could be a connection of some kind. I'm more getting here an energy of potentially a tower, but I kind of see this as an exciting tower. I see this as bubbling up to, judging by your outcome, there's going to be a lot of people that get their karma this year. Interestingly, I apologise if you are watching, commented on one of my Capricorn readings, and I'd not even thought of that, but she was completely right. And it was about 2024 being an 8-year, is Saturn, it's karma, and it's like a lot of stuff is going to be shaken up this year. You know, those that have done well, those that have really looked after themselves, you know, recognised patterns, raising the frequency as best they can, they're going to be just witness to these things. But there's going to be a lot of people that come crashing down. So I always liken the tower to three things. That, you know, there's a shove, there's a little push, there's a nudge, then there's a shove, and then there's the rug. And I always liken it to that Indiana Jones film where I think it was the third one or the fourth one, sorry. And 3 times it falls, he says, and the boat drops at the first waterfall, then the bigger one on the second waterfall, then it's a real drop. And if we notice here, we've got the waterfall here, we've got a drop here, and we've got a drop here. My guess is this is going to wind round and there's going to be an even bigger drop. I'm not suggesting here that this is a terrible thing that's coming. I think this is a good thing. I think this is something that is coming to swift and raise those that have, like the phoenix rising, those that have worked on their spirituality especially. And I'm not, you know, getting spiritual ego here, but when we work on our spirituality, I mean it in the sense of just choosing higher vibrational energy. And that 9 of Pentacles here can suggest that you've done a lot of work. The advice is Jupiter. Jupiter is hitting, Jupiter is expanding, and then your outcome is 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. And I feel like this Taurus energy with Jupiter in Taurus and the Saturn aspect here of 2024, this is a big shift that's coming. I'm going to be looking for the tower, no doubt about it. I'm also going to be looking for the world to recognise Saturn here. And also I want to see where the star card is for Uranus. But there's a significant shift that's taking place. I'm getting reminded as well, pardon me, is North and Soul on Instagram, Polly. She put something up yesterday or today, and it was, she quoted, alignment is when who you say you are and who you actually are the same. And that's kind of what's going on here. I feel like for those of you who you know are exactly that, you get to witness a tower that is wonderful, a sudden change in your life. I feel like those that are not walking their talk, there could be tower moments coming up. Either way, those that have been patient with the 7 of Pentacles here are going to see some sort of results from this. Interesting. What an interesting read. Okay, so star, world, tower. Okay. I couldn't help but laugh. I've not got to any of them yet. But the King of Pentacles is next to the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands looks like a match, and it's lighting the bull. Something's going to happen to this. This bull's going to get momentum here. The star card is with the King of Wands, fantastic, and the 6 of Swords. So this Uranus energy is propelling forward. This is Mercury in Aquarius. So it's the Magician meets the star card. So the Magician, Mercury meets Uranus, or interesting. Right, that's another message I'll get to in a second. The King of Wands in a different deck is the Phoenix Rising in the Tarot of the Divine, I think it's called. Tarot of the Divine. The King of Wands is represented by the Phoenix rising. The World is with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Whatever's shifting here, it's aligning everything. Venus in Aquarius, so we've got the World is completing a cycle, and next to that Six of Swords that we've just seen next to the Star card, it's the next stage. You're letting go of everything. I almost feel like people are going to maybe get instant karma this year. So just be mindful of everything that you do say and otherwise. If you feel like you get frustrated in terms of people that are at lower vibration, don't kick yourself at it. Maybe just remove yourself from that energy until you can observe it in a way of compassion. You know, if it's bringing some sort of anger and resentment to the surface, just remove yourself. You know, choose isolation in that sense, because it'll just lower your vibration if you start getting angry and frustration about somebody that's lower vibrational. It is where it is. You will reach a stage where it just won't affect you. You won't get drawn into that energy. But if it's still bothering you, that's the best thing to do. Yeah, there's definitely something to do with, I almost look at the storm in the background here, and we've got like this conjunction. Feels like two planets with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Tower. Where are you? And the Tower is with the Five of Wands and the Lovers. Okay. Lovers is decisions, but these could be just dramatic changes. The Five of Wands could be fifth house, romance, creativity, children. There could be just big changes that take place in terms of maybe partnerships, maybe business partnerships, maybe a decision that you need to make. It could be that you get offered the apple from the tree and you think, you know what, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a bite of the forbidden apple. But the changes are definitely coming. I would say for the time being, breath work, listening to high vibrational frequencies, possibly yoga, those are your essential energies to be focusing on at the moment. Queen of Wands at the bottom. So some big changes are coming. So there was an energy that I spotted when we spoke about that Six of Swords, the Magician. In this deck, card 40 is called Magician, and it's representing ginseng and the astrological ruler, Uranus and Jupiter, conjunction. Upright, master manifester, boundless energy, potential, resourcefulness, expansion. Reversed, untapped talent, lack of action, opportunities missed, disbelief of innate powers. Okay. Guidance, ginseng, like the magician in the tarot, embodies the wizardry and brilliance. You are a master manifester, and now is the time to sow the seeds of your dreams to bring your intentions to fruition. The tools, skills, and wisdom you've gathered have led you to this moment. Ginseng's unique signature trait reminds you to keep a clear vision consistently, unmotivated by ego, status, money, vanity. To manifest a deeply powerful and creative light in alignment to your higher self. Reverse ginseng reminds you not to fall into the trap of empty intentions. Just because of the obsessive focus on the end result, deeply listen and realize to the wizard within and act solely with intentions and for the greater good. I kind of feel like that back to that to Polly's comment with the alignment is when what you say you are is what you actually are. That's true alignment. Let's quickly check out the Magician. It's next to the Queen of Wands and Justice. Okay, karma. Instant karma is definitely a frequency of this reading. Let's get an herbal astrology while we're at it. Elder and Wisdom, Jupiter and Pluto. Okay, and Mugwort at the bottom here. This is all linked because we've got card 28 and we've got card 10. So you might be seeing 1010 a lot. But 28th of October last year was that the last lunar eclipse and in Taurus. And then Magician is next to that, Justice. The next lunar eclipse is the 25th of this month. And it's in Libra. So there's a lot of energy that's just building up, building up, building up, building up. And then there's going to be a big release. So do expect, big changes in land as well with that Seven of Pentacles, because, Taurus rules the land. So there's a lot of big shifts and awakenings that are taking place. Right, what do we want? We'll get a yogic path. And we'll get a Black Moon Lilith. See what's hiding behind that High Priestess. Especially with that eating the apple. It's very Garden of Eden, Lilith. Hanuman. Okay, and Pratyahara. So Hanuman. Calming the monkey mind. God of Courage. Hanuman represents the evolved mind and the potential we all have to no longer be enslaved to our thoughts, but rather surpass them. When Lord Rama asks Hanuman, "How do you look upon me?" Hanuman answers, "When I believe I am the body, then I am your faithful servant. When I know I am the soul, I know myself to be a spark of your eternal light. And when I have the vision of truth, you and I, my Lord, are the one and same." To draw upon Hanuman symbolizes you are aware of this truth. You are more than your physical body, your ego self, your personality, your soul. The truth is that you are the divine, as we all are, split from the same source. Continue to practice meditative states where you are reminded of this universal truth to aid in your evolvement. Reversed, are you in control of your thoughts, or are your thoughts in control of you? Your mind is wandering like a wild monkey. When you don't actively train it through meditation, you lose control over it. You are jumping from one thought to the next and often lose yourself in worry and stress. Before you begin your day and pick up technology, find your breath. There's your Pratyahara. Notice the movement of your thoughts and slowly tame them. You will soon begin to notice which thoughts are yours and which are from outside forces, such as societal and parental conditioning. When you tame the mind, you are reminded of the truth that you are the divine, and the answers you seek already exist inside of you, waiting for you to remember. Nice. All right. Black Moon Lilith to end with. Putrefaction, Shadow Release, card number 37, and then Exaltation, Master Manifester. So the Master Manifester is that Magician energy again. So we're kind of backing up here what we just spoke about with that Magician. But first, Shadow Release. How you view the world is how you view yourself. When this oracle card shows up, it's time to face the difficult shadows within you and become conscious to what you are projecting to the world. Psychoanalyst Carl Jung described the shadow as our untamed true nature that we hide from the world to feel safe and accepted in our environment. The authentic side of ourselves is hidden by a mask to protect itself when we experience trauma or challenges. This card calls for you to do your inner work around how you perpetuate suffering in your own reality. Where are you projecting your own shortcomings, pain, trauma, and angst onto others? Projection occurs when you are triggered and reactive to your outer world. That's again, when I talk about if you're feeling drained by lower vibrational energies and it's still triggering you, it means that you're still facing some sort of shadow there. Pull yourself back. Isolation, if it's bothering you, it will eventually stop bothering you. This is because of pain from past traumas or difficulties that are buried beneath the surface. Think of when an objectively beautiful person walks into a room and immediately receives jealousy and judgment from those in the room who feel insecure in themselves. An alchemist will use moments like this as an opportunity to cleanse their shadow through releasing others' opinions. Putrefaction Putrefaction, not putrefaction, putrefaction is the fifth phase of alchemy and one of the most emotionally challenging because it requires an honest look within. Scientifically, it is the decomposition of organic matter. Use your life as a spiritual practice and start to release unconscious patterns. Doing so will create space for new healthy patterns. The shadow work. Handling difficult emotions is one of the most challenging parts of alchemy, and it's best to not do this alone. Seeking a licensed therapist, healer, mystic, or astrologer can help guide your way through this extremely sensitive phase of the process. Remember that support is available to you and that requesting it is not a sign of weakness, it is strength. Purge and integrate the dark energy within you, shift negative projections into self-empowerment. Lovely. There is an energy that's building under the surface. Spend this time, like I say, meditation, listen to higher vibrational frequencies, yoga, breath work. Really take this time where the storm is building, the rain's damaging the wings. Yeah, just pull away as an act of self-preservation, and everything will align as and when it should. Okay, guys, look after yourselves. See you soon. Bye.